Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Jade Empire. So this episode I really am going to clear everything, even if it ends up being like 90 minutes long, and get to the Assassin's Fortress, because I really wanted to get there today. I didn't realise there were going to be so many additional side quests really. Mine is fun, I didn't expect it.
Out, out, out! The dining hall is a mess, and I doubt you're here to help me clean.
No, I'm here to kill someone else.
My name is Aishi, the Mournful Blade. And if you are another hunter come to claim my head, I suggest you turn around and walk away. That one didn't listen to me. I hope you have more sense.
I don't really like being threatened. An old man told me he had a story to tell first.
I have a tale to finish. I see no need to tell it to anyone but myself. Stranger, if you continue to talk to me, I will stand up and face you. If that happens, our meeting will end with one of our deaths.
Look, I'm just trying to be a friend. I mean, come on.
So be it.
This woman has looked death in the eye and refused to blink. She is strong.
You're not what I expected. Harmony surrounds you and flows out into the world as you pass. I have a story I would share willingly with you if you would hear it.
Yeah, I did ask for that like 5 lines ago.
Do you know anything of me? Anything of the terror that is Aishi, the Mournful Blade?
Yeah, well, I'm the Scourge of the South. Why don't you tell me in your own words?
In my years in this empire, I have been a wanted criminal, a bandit, a murderer, and worse. I have burned entire towns to the ground to avenge some petty dispute between lords, and led men to slaughter peasants by the score for their meager possessions. It is all too easy to lose your conscience once you have denied it. I was not always like this, but I remember all too well how my descent began.
What happened?
My father died when I was still a girl, and with him gone I felt no sense of direction. I had no other family to turn to, and so I was alone. I met a boy. He was a natural leader. He had drive and direction. I was in love. He used to enjoy tormenting the children of our village, and I thought it was all fun. Then, one day...
Go on, what happened?
He pushed a young boy into the river outside of town. It was fast-moving and would have swept the child away, but he managed to grab hold of a rock.
What? That's terrible. Why did he do such a thing?
Why, indeed. In the intervening years, I've come to believe that it was more than simple horseplay. There was a gleam in my young man's eye that I cannot forget. The child screamed for help. His cries were shrill with terror, for he could not swim. I moved to help him, but I felt a hand on my arm. The boy I loved turned to me and said, "If we help him, he'll only tell the others what we have done. We have to let him go." Something in his voice. I believed him.
What happened to the child?
That poor child was swept away in the current and was found dead downriver days later. We never told anyone what we had done, but I could never forget. If we help him, he'll only tell the others what we've done. We have to let him go. Simple words, but they still echo in my head even now. Nights are worse. I can't sleep for the screams of that boy as he washed away. I still hear them to this day.
Who was this boy that stopped you?
I have followed his life since that day, as I descended into my world and he climbed the ranks in the Imperial Army. That is why I have come here now. I am tired of my life, but at least I have lived it. He deserved to live as I did, but has never felt a moment's remorse for his part in that day. If you came here because of the rich reward on my head, you may even know him. Captain Sin of the Imperial Army is my quarry. I must make him pay for that boy's life.
I totally guessed that. The next quiet bit I was going to say that. I totally guessed that. He's a powerful man. How do you plan to attack him?
Until now, I wasn't sure how I would approach him, but you may have provided the answer. If you help me, I know how I can reach Sin. You need merely to escort me to his station by the gate. A subdued prisoner could get close enough to deal with Sin. Once I have dealt with him, you shall have your bounty. I couldn't let you be implicated in my final murder.
It's still just her word against his word. And what about all the other crimes she's done? And why do you care? Aren't you a heartless criminal?
They do not call me the Mournful Blade because I enjoy what I do. Years of remembering the first time I let it go have caused me to develop a conscience. Why else ask this boon of you? One last chance to do something right before one of the hunters finally catches me.
Well, I'll take you to Sen. We'll see how he reacts.
Let's go write an ending to my tale.
What is the meaning of this?
Hello, my love. Or should I call you by your rank now, Captain Sin? Surely it's been a very long time.
Aishi, what are you doing here? You're a wanted criminal. You can't be here.
Ah, so you do know each other.
It's time I paid for my crimes.
Well, it's good to see our new bounty hunter was able to bring you in. Frankly, Aishi, I thought you'd fight to the death. You weren't this weak when...
No, I was weak. Otherwise I would have ignored you by the river. I'm going to pay for my crimes, but there's one thing I have to do first. I have to kill you.
What? No! Guards!
Your men will be dead before they can get within 3 paces of me, Captain. Don't order them to their deaths. I already owe you 1 lifetime of pain. Do not bring more than that upon yourself.
She's mad! She means to kill me! You! Protect me! I'll double the bounty!
I mean, they're both bad. I'll help you. If I help you, you'll only tell the others what I've done. I have to let you go.
Damn you both! You're both going to waste away between worlds! I'll make sure the underworld won't take your rotting corpses!
Sin is dead. Dead like that poor boy we let wash away. I should have made him suffer more.
I thought you didn't enjoy...
Stranger, I cannot thank you enough. I have touched 1,000 lives with my crimes, and yet now I feel some peace. It is time my story ended. I have only one more favor to ask. Face me now, and grant me an honor... No, there is no honor left for me. Just grant me an end.
What? No. No, just walk away. You deserve your peace. Do something good.
You can't be the one to let Aishi the Mournful Blade walk free. That would cast undeserved suspicion upon you, and that crime I will not commit. Face me, and let this battle be glorious enough that the city will talk of it for generations.
Iron Palm.
Again, you say you don't take any joy in it.
Toad Demon Form.
Well, that was cowardly.
Captain Sin has made his share of enemies over the years, but Aishi the Mournful Blade is a foe you could be proud of.
Who are we to step in when a personal challenge is issued?
I hoped it would end this way. She may have found some peace. Here, take this. It's something Aishi would have wanted you to have, I think. I hate for a good deed to go unrewarded.
Good deeds are their own reward.
Ha! There's little reward in a good deed, and just the opposite for those who walk the low path. I know that better than most. Aishi the Mournful Blade was my daughter.
I thought she said her father died when she was young.
Wait, he's dead. He's a ghost, but his will is so strong I couldn't tell until just now.
Some things are stronger than anger, Spirit Monk. Love is one of them.
How have you not gone mad?
I died before the gates to the underworld closed, but I couldn't let go of my daughter. I worried for her, and rightly so, but I think she will find peace now. Every ghost slips into madness over time, but some of us have a reason not to. We can fight back the longing and despair for a time.
What we do? Mind you, that's true. Right now, none of the dead can find peace.
I know that, Spirit Monk, but I am a patient man, and I refuse to let myself slip away. I have some idea of what you face. Take my best wishes as you try to set things right. I have waited for more than 2 decades. I can wait a bit more, and now I have a reason to smile.
There we go, another unique gem. I think we probably need to clear out our gems at some point, but I really just want to get on with the game. I don't want to... That's got +9. That's pretty good. And they're all real things as well. Oh, these are the more. I'm not sure how effective this damage shield is. I don't think it does a huge amount. But I will keep it. Right, I've got to find a tanner. Oh, that's my ship. I don't want to go back to my ship right now.
Sipasayer ki unir, Quanurk Shinro Nisipa.
You, what do you want? Unless you're here to get rid of that stupid old man, I don't have time for you now. What old man are you talking about?
Wo afawer sun urk fonir uk, uksier sa fit kup wo sarkir.
My father, who's supposed to be dead.
Owo sayer uyukap tantharundano, wo tarwayer shathir owo.
He's been wandering around the house for days. With all these ghosts up and about, no one will deal with him.
Onu yuwir napayer, wo choir shapshir fan onu yusayer ikupan.
He should have the sense to realise he's dead and stay buried. No, Gravedigger Shen told me about him.
Owo sayer uyukap tantharundano, wo tarwayer shathir owo.
You hear from Shen? This is his mess. He should have buried him properly.
Owo sayer uyukap tantharundano, wo tarwayer shathir owo.
Look, I'll give you the money, yes? Just take that wretched old man out of my house so that I never have to see him again. What do you think about that, Elder Tanner Fong? What do you want? Did my son hire you to kick me out of my own home? You're actually dead. You just don't know it. Of course I'm not dead. If I were, would I be this upset about losing my house? Or breathing, for that matter? With no place to go, and everyone running in fear from the ghost, where else could I go? I built this house from the ground up, and I'm not about to let him take it from me. Look, why would your son try to bury you alive? Why do you think? Money? The house? My business that I spent 20 years making? He thinks that with me out of the way, he has the tannery and all my money. But I'll show him yet. But how? Everyone says you're dead. Well, you see, I have friends. I can get things done. I just have to get them to listen to me. Hey, you could help me convince them. I could give you a good reward. So he's not dead. And your son already took everything. Well, yeah. But once we get it back from him, I'll make sure you get a good reward. Okay, agreed. Let's go talk to your son. What are you doing with him? You were supposed to get rid of him. You buried him alive, you little shit. He was as good as dead anyway. Look at him. The old fart doesn't have more than a year or two left anyway.
He didn't deserve to die.
Look, this doesn't have to end badly. It could work out very well for you, in fact. Just make him disappear and I'll reward you well. Nobody needs their deceased relatives coming back and making trouble for the living now, do they? He's not dead. You tried to kill him. So what if I did? He never cared about us anyway. All he was interested in was his business. A business I should have inherited years ago. You ungrateful wretch. I raised you from when you were a snot-nosed child, and this is the gratitude I get? How could you do this to me? I'm your father, damn it. Because you never loved me. It was always you and your business. Now you're getting yours, you old bastard. I don't know what to say. How could you think that? Since your mother passed away, you were all I had. Look, younger Fong, he was just trying to support you. He... Oh, Father, how could I ever have done this to you? No, you are right to hate me. I've been a poor father. I'm sorry, my son. I should never have neglected you all these years. When your mother passed away, I just didn't know what to do.
Onu yuir napair wo choir shapshir fan onu yusair ikupan.
I hid my own feelings away in anger and despair. I only wish I had the eyes to see what it did to you. Right, you two should put the past behind you.
Onu yusair akanto kithir.
We've both been so wrong, Father. Indeed we have, and if it weren't for this stranger, this would all have likely ended in tragedy.
Wo kausoir noka wo tarwail shaksir o finopifu.
Here is the money I promised. I shall not need the task to be carried out any longer. Thank you for showing us the error of our ways, stranger. May the heavens shine upon your journeys in the future. Oh, there we go. That works out all right. Right, please tell me I've completed our journal now. Got to cash that in. And we're done. Thank God. That has been a longer session, because I expected the arena to be like one session. And that was like 3 sessions or something. Anyway, I quite like those little self-enclosed side quests. They're all pretty good. The side quests in this game in general are quite good. I mean, maybe it's because it's kind of following on from Mass Effect, where the side quests were really not good. Whereas each one of these has clearly got a lot of time and effort into it.
The grave-digging business sure is a kill... What?
That Elder Tanafong wasn't dead.
Of course he was dead. The family wouldn't exactly have given me a live man to bury, now would they? That would be unprofessional. Can't have stuff like that getting around. You, dealt with the problem, though?
Yeah, well, his son's taken him back.
Well, that's good, I guess. As long as I'm not giving any refunds, of course. Here's what I promised you. Business has been more lively lately with you around. A little gravedigger humor there, see? Lively? I'm good.
Yeah, I'll leave you to that then.
Drop by anytime. If I ever see a spirit that needs to be put back down again, I'll seek you out.
Right, let's sell this stuff that I don't need. Gonna keep that. Don't need that. That sounds pretty good. I might keep that. Don't want that. No, I don't need that. This might not be a plot item, but I think I'll keep it anyway. I'm guessing it wouldn't let me sell it if it was, but I'll hang on to it for now. I'm probably going to be fighting a lot of ghosts again at some point, so I'll hang on to that for when we fight another lot of ghosts. Quite like the signposts in this game. I've got turned around here, haven't I? No, that's the way I need to go. Very, very quiet. A little bit of wind and that's it. No, I've still missed number 1. I think I'll have to just read the others and miss number 1 off. Placing the token from the Lotus Assassin Recruiter in a recessed portion of this blessing board causes a barely audible click. The tomb opens. Let's enter the fortress.
Ah, I was told to expect a new recruit, and you fit the description. Well done braving the necropolis. A troublesome walk, but it weeds out the weak. I am the Watcher, and this is the fortress of the Lotus Assassins. It was built amid the graves of 1,000 generations, the tomb of the Emperor at its core. Come, I will show you to the Hall of Induction. If you have servants, they will be allowed to accompany you, but you are responsible for their actions. Formed from the defunct Order of the Lotus Assassins are an extension of the Emperor, as dictated by Death's Hand, and implemented by Grand Inquisitor Gia. Thanks to her direction, we are becoming the face of power in the Empire. The Imperial Army will soon be stationed only at taverns and fish markets. The great Golem army constructed here will spread across the Empire. Our masters will be all-powerful. You will assist if you survive. Weak recruits die quickly. Master Gang is one of our trainers. He will be your master as you seek to become an assassin. He is harsh, but his knowledge will be invaluable to you. You will find him at the opposite end of the Hall of Induction, near the entrance to the central chambers. Do not keep him waiting.
Can I ask you some questions?
What would you like to know?
Tell me about the leaders of the Lotus Assassins.
Death's Hand is the one who brings us the will of the Emperor, but Grand Inquisitor Gia rules in his absence.
Tell me about Grand Inquisitor Gia.
Grand Inquisitor Gia is the foremost acolyte of Death's Hand. She was one of the first converted from the old Order of the Lotus, and she is fearsome in her power. You would be wise to never even give the appearance of challenging her. She takes offense easily, and even masters have been killed for displeasing her.
Tell me about Death's Hand.
Death's Hand rules us all. We obey him in all things, for he is the will of the Emperor. There is no more to tell. Our lives are his. I will...
Tell me about the fortress and the Golem army.
This was to be the tomb of the Emperor. It rests in the heart of the necropolis, the accumulation of thousands of years of the Empire's dead. It was the perfect place to begin constructing the utterly loyal Golem forces the Emperor demanded through Death's Hand. We could harvest all the spirits we need.
Why are you constructing golems?
They are the perfect soldiers. Unrelenting, obedient. The ideal that all Lotus Assassins aspire to achieve. Slaves that die to be golems are blessed. The Imperial Army is weak, filled with questioning generals that do not know the path to glory. Even we assassins envy the pure subservience of a golem. Soon the will of the Emperor will be plain, and Death's Hand will step aside so he can enforce his glorious vision openly. Opposition will be impossible.
So, who would dare oppose the Emperor?
There are those that think the Emperor must serve the will of the people, but they are traitors in disguise. His glory is our glory. Death's Hand will make it so.
Do you harvest bodies from the necropolis?
No, you fool. We harvest spirits. Many linger where their bodies interred, although the freshly dead produce a far more responsive golem. We now exclusively butcher slaves for this purpose. If you are lucky, you will be allowed to help in the process. I will
Did someone enter the fortress just before I did?
I saw no one. Only the most skilled of our number can enter this place without my knowing. I am the Watcher.
Then maybe he climbed up that staircase we saw at the back of the building?
Go to your teacher, Acolyte. Do not keep him waiting. The far end of the hall, at the entrance to the central chambers.
Hopefully service under Master Gong will lead us to the information we need. We knew about the golems, but is Death's Hand or the Emperor behind it all?
Well, we will find out next time. Or, actually, most likely we won't. But we will do something next episode. We will find our master. We will find Master Gong, who is hopefully better than Gong from Shining Force. And I realise it's spelled like gang. But I'm going to call him Gong, in honour of the worst character in Shining Force 1. And on that note, thank you for watching. Come back for some more Jade Empire. Gem of Unity. To find true unity, one must set aside one's egotism and know that all are one. The shared fate of the entire Empire matters, not that of the individual. The strength and sacrifices of the Empire's greatest heroes empowers those who would tap the power of this gem.